are going to learn about directed numbers. Dear children, this is a multi-story building. This building consists of floors above and below the ground floor. Also, my dear children, considering the ground floor as 0, the floors above the ground floor are named with positive numbers and the floors in the opposite direction are named with negative numbers. Here, the ground floor is named as 0 and the floors above the ground floor are respectively named +1, +2, +3 and so on. And the floors below the ground floor are respectively named -1, -2, -3 and so on. Dear children, you can remember that the numbers that are written with a positive or negative sign to indicate not only their magnitude but also one of two directions which are opposite to each other are defined as directed numbers. My dear children, now we are going to learn how to add two directed numbers which are positive integers by using the number line. Okay, my good children. Nimal is an employee who works in this multi-story building. Nimal, who is on the ground floor, meets Kamal on the 4th floor of this building and then goes to his work floor, which is 2 more floors up. Accordingly, Nimal took the elevator from the ground floor and went up to meet his friend on the 4th floor. Then, left that floor and went up 2 more floors in the same elevator and reached the floor where he was working. So, it is now clear to you that Nimal is working on the 6th floor. Let's see how to find this answer using the number line. My dear children, when we consider the ground floor as 0, since Kamal is 4 floors above the ground floor, we put a mark where it reads +4 on the number line. Since then, Nimal goes up 2 floors from there. So, we add +2 like this. Accordingly, we can find the floor where Nimal works as +6th floor using the number line. My dear children, during Nimal's break, he took the elevator down 5 floors from the work floor to have tea. Accordingly, let's use a number line to find out on which floor the restaurant is located from the ground floor. For this, my dear children, let's draw a number line and mark the directed number of indicators related to the floor where Nimal is. After that, as we come down 5 floors on that number line, let us go 5 units towards the left, that is the negative direction, along the number line and mark on +1. Accordingly, it becomes clear to my dear children that the restaurant is located on the +1 floor. Okay, my good children. Now, if Nimal leaves the restaurant, takes the elevator and comes down 2 more floors, let's use a number line to find on which floor Nimal is from the ground floor. Let us now draw a number line in this way and mark the number of indicators related to the floor where the restaurant is located. Then, as we come 2 floors down on the number line like this, let's go 2 units towards the left, that is the negative direction, and mark on -1. Accordingly, it becomes clear to my dear children that the floor where Nimal is now is the first underground floor named as -1. My dear children, Nimal then leaves that floor, takes the elevator, goes down 2 more floors and arrives at the last underground floor. Accordingly, my dear children, let us find how many floors below the ground floor is the last underground floor of this multi-story building using a number line. First, let's mark on the number line the floor where Nimal is as -1 like this. Then, accordingly, let us mark the number of floors Nimal is going down the number line 2 units towards the left. Accordingly, since he went 2 floors down from floor -1, the last underground floor is floor -3. My dear children, when adding a directed number to another directed number using a number line, first mark the point which represents the first directed number on the number line. Next, from that point, move a distance equal to the magnitude of the second directed number towards the direction of the second directed number. Then, the directed number which is represented by the ending point is the answer. Let us find the value of +2 plus +3 by using the number line. From +2, when you move 3 units to the right, which is the direction of +3, the directed number you end at is +5. Let us find the value of -1 plus -3 by using the number line. From -1, when you move 3 units to the left, which is the direction of -3, the directed number you end at is -4. My dear children, let us learn how to add directed numbers without using the number line. When adding 2 directed numbers of the same sign, first add the 2 numbers without considering their signs. Include the same sign in the answer. Accordingly, when we add +2 to +4, the answer is +6. Also, when we add -2 to -1, the answer is -3. Let us consider some more examples. Look here, my dear children, the value of adding +2 to +2 is equal to +4. When adding +4 to +5, the answer is equal to +9. Look here, the value of adding -1 to -3 is equal to -4. Adding -5 to -3 is equal to -8. When adding 2 directed numbers of different signs, positive and negative, first find the difference of their numerical values without considering their signs. Include the sign of the directed number having the larger magnitude in the answer. Let us find the value of +8 plus -3. The value of +8 added to -3 is equal to +5. Let us find the value of +4.2 plus -6.3. Adding +4.2 to -6.3 is equal to -2.1. My dear children, let us consider some more examples. Look here, my children. The value of adding +6 and -5 is equal to +1. The value of adding -3 to +8 is equal to -5. The value of adding -2 to +1 is equal to -1. The value of adding -2 to +4 is equal to +2. My dear children, today we learned how to add two directed numbers. Then, my children, let us meet again in a new lesson.